Welcome back everyone. Today we're in the Giants editor and I'm Jewel. And as you can see we're just on the edit that we were just showing tutorials and stuff on. We're going to go ahead and get started. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate all the ones who've been staying tuned. And if you're new to the channel and you need to learn some things about the Giants editor for Farming Simulator 19 or 22, check out my playlist, and there's a lot of stuff there. You should be able to learn a good bit of stuff. I haven't done every single type of thing you can do on the Giants editor, but I've done quite a bit, and I'm still doing more, so hopefully you can find what you need. Now, I had a subscriber or a commenter ask a question about the foliage layer painting, and they basically painted theirs down and then it's not showing up. So we're going to test it out and see if I can figure out what they did wrong or why it's not showing up in their game or their map. So let's get started. Right now the foliage layer is on terrain detail. Now that will take you to do your field stuff. So remember on a previous episode I showed like you can do cultivated, or you can do all these things here, grass or harvest ready, or you know, whatever you need the field to look like, whatever you got to paint down the line, it's the little rows and all that kind of stuff. So that's that, but we're going to leave that on a blank one right now. You got a ground angle, that's for the field to put the angle right. Then you got the spray types right here, fertilizer, manure, liquid, manure, lime, so on and so forth. Alright, we're leaving all that. We're going to change this to whatever we need. Now, if you needed one of these things that are like for the field, like you needed wheat, canola, barley, and you were painting it on the field, you'd pick these. Okay, so then you would just go ahead and pick wheat, and then you could pick what type of wheat. Is it going to be wheat that's ready to harvest like this wheat? Or whatever one is green small would be the earliest stage of the wheat growing, when it first starts growing. And then you got dead, and then you got it where the field is cleared out, but it looks like you just harvested it basically for harvested. So then you have those options, and then you have limit to texture. Basically you pick which one you want to limit the one that you pick. So say you pick in stone and you want to limit it to only to paint over where you have dirt. Well, if you put the dirt on this one and the stone on the other one, on this one, then you can paint down just stone wherever there's dirt, and you won't get dirt. You won't get stone somewhere else, like over in the grass or over here or wherever. That's what that is. So you have to just decide what you want on that. So on this one, we're going to put it, we want to show, like, say, the deco foliage. You can click here, and you have these different things. These are little flowers. We could pick some. Let's just pick the daylily, and I'm going to come up here a little bit. Okay, we're going to put this on add. Now probably you'll do it on the replace, but we're going to put it on add on the left mouse button, and we're okay with all that, and I'm okay with it being round. Okay, so right now we don't have the limit to texture on, and what I'll do is go back down and show you. We didn't put nothing here. So right now, wherever I paint, that's where that stuff's gonna go, and I'm gonna show you. So we'll start over here, and and it turned it on automatically. The terrain foliage paint mode automatically, it turns it on when I clicked on the deco foliage and the daylily. So it automatically selected it. As far as I know, I don't think I clicked it, but if you had to, click that. But it turned it on because it knows what it is intuitively, so to speak. So we're going to left mouse click, and there's our flowers, right? But watch, if I click over here, it's there too. And the reason is we don't have that on limit to texture. So if we want to limit the texture to just, now we don't have the gravel here. Let me see if we have anything that would make sense with this particular one. We'll say meadow. Limit, okay, this one will be more for the dirt stuff. It doesn't have those as an option, so you can't, I think I've clicked the wrong one. Let me go back, let me go down, here it is. Okay, well, they at least giving you the option of types here on the foliage, but apparently it's not for those particular ones. We could do deco foliage. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. We put it on deco foliage, on the limit to foliage. It might not let us. Let me test it. Let me test it. So that is not letting us, and that's gravel. So it's not that. That's not the one. Let me check this one. So limit the texture to gravel, limit the foliage, state, and then this is the foliage. Okay, so we did need it on that. Should work now. So now when I click it, it should only go on the stone, or I mean the gravel, or whatever this is. Okay, it's not. Limit to grass, and it won't even do it there. What if we put this one on blank? Yeah, okay. There you go. That's my mistake. I put it on that, and I shouldn't have. I needed it on the blank one. Okay, so I put it on limit these flowers to the grass, and look. Now I don't have to worry about it getting into the other area. See, I'm all over here pressing the button and it's not going. Now if I put this on gravel, it should come over here. There we go. So if there's a little speck of something else there, that's why it won't go there. Okay. So that's that part. We need to see if it shows up in the game, or in the game. All right. So now you can go to different options. We're not really trying to show all that, but basically you got ground foliage, you got mushrooms. I'll have to fix that. Hang on a second. Let me look closer. See them? They're the little ones. Now remember, when you're painting it, it paints over that, if depending on how you're painting it. Let me see if I can find one that's bigger. Is that one bigger? Oh. Yeah, a little bit. You can see a little speck there. Let me turn it off again and go in. See it? Well, it's not bigger, it's just a different color. Kind of silly that it's so small. Click back on that. Turn it off again. Yeah, they're just different colors. That looks like golf tees. Alright, but anyway, you get the point. You go down the list, you pick what you want, you paint it, like so. I'm just painting a couple of things down so that we have something to show in game. So we'll turn that off now. We'll go to the next thing, which is Deco Bush. And we can pick a small, you got that, you got medium, you got a blueberry thing, you got a big blueberry, you got a hazelnut, small, and a boxwood will do. So we got all those. So basically, we could do a big one of them right there. Alright, so we'll put this back, look up here again, and you pretty much that's your three options other than, you know, whatever you have here. Um, Let me look. Let's see, that goes on the field. Um, this stuff goes on the field. So, I don't think it's going to let me put it here. Let me turn a little bit. Yeah, it's not letting me put that. Unless I have to pick one. Let me pick one. Maybe that was it. My bad. Yeah, you have to pick one of these. I forgot about it. Then you got the medium, and then you got the big. All right. All right. So that should be enough. We're gonna hit save, and we're gonna try to make sure. I think my career start point is over somewhere else. So let's hit Control B as in boy. Left mouse click, put it over here, hit save again. Put your career start point wherever you did this so that you can easily jump right there in that area. When it finishes saving, make sure it did a good save, fully finishes. If it does, then we'll try to go into the game. Alright, so take a second here, let me find it. 22, and off we go. Well, let's see if it shows up. And my map, this map is in the mods folder. So basically, just like you would any other mod, put it in there and work from there when you open Giant's editor so that you can save back to there easily. Pick a new one, hit continue, and I'm gonna go to that one. I think it's this one. Yeah. And we'll go on in, deselect, hit start. Should be this one. If it's not, I had another one in here, but I think that one's the only one that was a regular. Alright, it's gonna load up. Give it time, I hadn't loaded it today, so it's gonna take a minute. But anyway, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe. Hope you enjoy the channel. Hope it helps you. Hope if you have any questions, you know, write it in the comment. And I will do my best as soon as possible to either do a video of it or direct you to a video I've done, or just to write the answer if I know the answer, or look into it if I don't know the answer, or if I know some of the answer but really can't say that much stuff all at once, I'd have to make a video of it, you know. But I'll let you know the best I can, so just feel free to leave a comment asking for help if you need it. And hopefully I can help you. I might, hopefully this hurries. It's a slow go here. Of course we did a bunch of stuff, so, and I hadn't opened it, so it takes a second. There we go. Alright, let's get in there, see what's up. Let's confirm. Alrighty, look, it's there. So it all you need to do is make sure you save and you paint it down, and all our little goodies, all our little mushrooms, our bushes, our flowers, they all doing the little deal. Come over here to the big bushes. These. It's all there. Got these big old stones. So, I'm not sure what you didn't do. They said that they could see it in the Giant's editor, like they could see it like that. So, I can't imagine what they could have done unless they just didn't save it good. Make sure you hit save good. And make sure you're opening it up the correct map. Like if you got more than one map in your mods folder that's similar like this, like if you got this one you're working on and another one, then you might need to make sure when you select the one in the game, which one you're selecting, make sure it's the correct one. So sometimes I'll even pull out some of the stuff out of the mods folder and make sure it's only like one thing in there, so it don't take as long to load, and it don't have, you know, I don't have an option of clicking a different one. I try not to put too many in there at once, so that I'm getting confused on which one to select. But as you can see, it's all here, so I'm really not sure on why yours wouldn't show up. Like I say, just gotta make sure you hit save, and you saw how I painted it down. So try again, make sure you hit save, make sure you're picking out the right map, like in your mods when you go down the map list. If you got 2 US maps or 2 whatever you were working on, make sure you're picking the right one, make sure you're saving it to the correct one. Sometimes you open the wrong map, like you might be pulling your map. If you don't have your map in the mods folder and you worked on it, and then you go try to go in game and you're opening up a regular map, the regular Elm Creek or the regular whatever, it's not going to show up. You got to make sure the map you're working on in Giant's Editor is in the mods folder to go look at it in game. Now the only other option I can think of is if you zip it up somehow. Maybe it didn't show, but I can't imagine it doing that with this particular thing. We could try it. Let's go out and try it. I don't know. We'll see. Or I may end it when I come out, but we'll see. One or the other. I'll either end the video here, or we'll try to zip it up and come back. So hang on just a second. Let me get out of this. Catch you in a minute. Alright, we've already saved, so what we're going to do is go to that folder. I gotta get to it. Documents, my games, Farm Sim, let's see. Alright, this is the one. So we're going to have to X out of this. So I've already saved it because we obviously went in the game. So we're going to go ahead and hit that. And now we're going to, this is the one because it's in my mods folder. We're going to click on it and open it because you gotta zip it up from these 4 here, or depending on how you got your map set up, all of them's different. So anyway, they're all different. You don't want to be on this first one. Don't zip it up from here because you need to zip it up inside here, and that needs to be these 4. So basically, you left click it over there to where you can highlight all of them. You left click, hold it down, drag it over to highlight all of them. Let go, right click, and click to, well, depending on what you got on yours. I got 7-zip, and then I got the regular way. That's already on the computer. So if you have this one that says send to, just click over here, compress zip. If you have this one, you need to pick the one that zips it. I think it would be, let me see. I think it would be this one. Depending on what you're really trying to do with it. And if we're just zipping it, I think it would be this one. But we're going to click it on this one and zip it. It's going to zip it up. Then we got to title it. Alright, so we don't put maps, we're going to put the name it was. Okay, and then we're going to, you got to hit underscore. Okay, so let me type it. Farmland then we gotta go underscore FS22. Alright, it should be right. So now we're just gonna click on that one and cut it. And we can get out of there. So when we open it again, once we put it somewhere, we're gonna be good. Typically, if we try to put it in here, they're gonna say there's already one there, but they might not since I added something to it. Let's try it. Okay, so they didn't, but we want to take this and move it. So see, it cut it out of there, so we're still good with this one. So we're gonna right click and hit cut, and I'm just gonna pull this back one. I typically do this, and I'll pull it back. Well, we don't want to put it in that one. Let me back it up again. Let's try C. Okay, so that one don't have the same one in there. We'll right click and put it in C. We just got to remember that's where we put it if we want to put it back. So I always put it in there. You could put it anywhere. You can put it on the desktop. You can put it wherever you want. I'll made these as a quick place to take something out of the mods folder and put it here. So basically you just click on new folder and name it mod A, mod B, mod C, D, so on. Don't put mods because you got to have this one mods folder here. But you can do that, and then it has it in there so that you got it accessible. So now we're going to go back to the mods folder, and as you see, it's here. It's zipped up. That's my other map. This is this one. So when we go in there, only this stuff and that is going to be there. Like, there's going to be a couple other maps that are that happen to be in this, but we already know that's not it. So we'll know which one it is when we go back. Plus, we'll see what we painted. So let's go back into the game and see if it's there. If it's not, then I gotta see what in the world happened. So it should be there, but we'll find out. Alright. Continue. Alright, this is it. Right after that, it's the first one on the list. Deselect and start. And let's see what happens. Hopefully, it don't take as long to upload. The more you open the game, the better it does. It goes faster. It takes time when you hadn't opened it. I hadn't opened it since the last video about the gate on Farming Sim 22, that is. I've been doing 17 lately. Just trying to get some gameplay on it. I never really got to do a ton of gameplay on it, but I miss it. I wanted to get back to it. I enjoyed FS17, so I really like it. I want to try to get a little bit of gameplay before FS25 comes out. We'll see. Okay, still there. So even when I zipped it up, it's still there. So something's wrong somewhere where you accidentally didn't save, or you just opened the wrong map. So it's here whether we zipped it up or we didn't. So I'm really not sure what on earth could be your problem. I guess we'll call that an episode here. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Hope it helped you redo maybe and just get in the right path or save or whatever you didn't do. I can't think of any reason that it wouldn't show up for you. So it should show up. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Please hit that like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.